Eliza's Journal Part 8. Weary from the tragic events of the past several days, we all stayed within the walls of Shadow Brook. I, for one, stayed to ensure the Scarlet Shadow recovered from his injuries. We had hoped to gain some well-needed rest, but Lucy and Dr. Edwards were restless and decided to return to the abandoned keep. While there, the doctor found a hidden place. To his horror, it was littered with the human remains of some foregone evil. It appeared that darkness had long ago sought to destroy Shadow Brook as well as this new horror. Lucy stood guard awaiting the doctor as he bade her not to come into the room he had found. Hunting rifle at the ready, she nearly shot young Jack, her family's stable hand. Learning of the horror, he wanted to join Lucy in her cause and sought her out. I think he is smitten with her and wants to help protect her. He clearly does not know Lucy well. She can take care of herself. In the dark of the night, an inhuman terror beset the town. I feared I would have to face it unprepared, as the creature went after the poor townsfolk. The Scarlet Shadow, brave man that he is, came out from the infirmary and slew the beast with his flail. The heroic act gave me hope.
Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Doug Mystic on Board Game Geek, and Doug Herring and Doug Mystic on YouTube. Also, don't forget to visit DougMysticGuy.com. I keep my blog pretty much up to date there and have some other stuff on my site. A couple things I want to address before we get started. Obviously, you've seen the recap, and our luck is holding true, as in it's bad. But I also want to talk about a couple things. One of the folks viewing this wrote me on the side and asked me a couple questions I thought I would share my thoughts on with all of you, and that is, they were twofold. One is, do the elders and the traitor aspect and all that really matter, and does it have an effect? And I think it does. I love the elder aspect of it. The fact that they can turn on you, and the thing you haven't seen yet if you've never played this game is that you end up recruiting some of those when you do the big showdown with the bad guys. So in this case, when we face off against the unspeakable horror and the Lord of Madness, which was Lord Handbrook, and Sophie the Vixen, we face off against them. We will have elders with us to help fight that battle, assuming that some of their secrets don't turn them against us. Now, like, for example, we know Dr. Manning will be going somebody we could take that would not turn on us. He just had a little evil secret, unless he gets some other secrets along the way of this session that would change that, which is possible. The second question was, do you need the other big expansion boards and all that stuff, and do they are they worth it? Well, yes and no. So you don't need them, that's for sure. They do, however, come with a lot of new characters and big bad guys to fight, which is worth it for me because I like all the new characters in that. And in the game, it really depends on the session. Sometimes you end up going across all three boards like crazy, and other times you just don't. And this is one of those sessions where we're not going across the other boards because we're having such a terrible time. We can't even get to the locations on the main board with any effectiveness. Because what those other boards allow you to do, one, is get a lot of other stuff in your hand to fight the bad guy, as far as new cards and that go. But they also just add some cool new places to explore. Because remember, every location has a deck. Every corner location has its own deck that's thematic and pretty cool. So, anyway, I just wanted to touch on those things. Didn't have any particular corrections from last session, so we're just going to get started. Our cooperative darkness track is at 11, and our Scarlet Shadow's got to stand up again. Hopefully we can do something, because we also have a betrayer in this blacksmith space with Eliza the Witch Hunter, who will be our first character this turn. So let's get started with that. Oh, Eliza, what will you do now? Of course, the first thing we have to do is defeat this betrayer. We could flee it, but we have to fight it. Why didn't I do that last turn? I should have done that at the end of the during the mystery phase last turn. Oops, we'll do it now. Okay, now here's some good news. Eliza does get 2 fight dice against ghosts, demons, or magic, and the betrayers are demons. So she's going to have 4 dice against them. And let me see if she's got any cards that we could use that would be helpful. No, we have Brilliant Deduction, but that just adds to cunning. Teamwork isn't going to help her. Recovery, she's not wounded. So we don't really have any event cards that can assist right now. We're just going to have to duke it out with the betrayers. They do get 2 fight dice, but that's all they get. So this might not be so bad. They do take 3 wounds. Let's see how well Eliza can roll. Okay, well, we're going to pick up 4 dice. That's 2 dice for her base combat and 2 dice because she's fighting a demon. Let's see what she can accomplish here. Oh my gosh, 3 hits. She killed it. She killed it, and it is not going to kill her. What a turn of luck. Wow. Something good happened. Well, let's see if it damages her at all. Here's the 2 dice for the betrayer. It did do 1 point of damage to her. That is not bad because she takes 4. She's tougher than some of the other characters. And for that, she's going to get 5 investigation. So again, I guess we could take this as a correction because she is now at the blacksmith. When her turn starts, she should be here right now with no monsters in the space. So let's roll for her movement. A 1. Well, that's good. She gets an event card, and she's going to stay there and linger probably because she wants to pick up those investigations and buy some stuff. Intuitive hunch, play to give any hero or town elder +2 spirit for the rest of the turn, or play immediately to peek at the secret of one town elder without revealing them. We'll just keep it for the spirit because we could use that with, for instance, Lucy Handbook or something has a 4 spirit already. Okay, now we're in this space. We're going to attempt to gather up some of those. Now, remember that is based on either her cunning or her spirit, so she's going to use her. It doesn't matter. They're both 3, so we're going to roll 3 dice, see if we can pick up 3 more of those. No. Man, we've been awful at picking those up. But she does have 5 investigation. So while she... Oh, and now she does get to draw another event card because she's at the blacksmith. And I forgot to roll for her lingering. I don't think that... I got to look. I don't remember. Hold on. That's what I thought. I'm second-guessing myself. It's just a 1 that would cause an attack there. But she gets a honorable gesture. Play to give any hero or town elder +2 honor. Okay, so we're getting a bunch of cards that can temporarily boost our stuff up. Okay, now let's get some blacksmith items and see if she can buy anything of value. Okay, here is the town item deck. I'm going to give it a quick shuffle just because I don't remember if I shuffled it from the last time we used it. So, okay, here we go. Let's see what she gets. She gets a torch. That's always a good one, and she does have just enough to buy that. The runic amulet. You may now use spirit instead of combat during a fight. That's not bad either, but that cost 8. She cannot afford that. And the charmed relic, which we seem to be having come up a lot, but I think though she's going to buy the torch, and here's why. It says the torch. You may ignore the effects of cards with the keyword weather, which would now mean that she doesn't have to get the -1 movement. Once per fight round, you may force an opponent to re-roll dice. That's good too. And then we have to roll to discard see if we discard the torch at that point. But we're going to keep the torch and buy that for 4, which will leave her with just 2 investigation left, and we'll continue on from there. By the way, that's the first item that Eliza has acquired in the game so far. But now we're moving on to the good doctor, Dr. Edwards, who's down here with Lucy in the abandoned keep. He has not gotten an item card from the abandoned keep. I may consider him lingering, depending on what his movement roll is. So let's roll for that. A 1. That's twice that's happened. Oh, but he gets to roll, I almost forgot, his riding hat. He gets to roll 2 dice and pick the best one. So the other one was a 5. That gives him a 4 with the weather condition. That could get him connected him to the old woods. 1, 2, 3, 4 can. I think we're going to move him to the old woods. 1, 2. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 exactly. Oh, you can't see his movement. Hold on. Okay, he came from here 1, 2, 3, 4 into here, where he is first going to attempt to pick up those investigations. He will be using his cunning to do so. He got them both. Wow, good job. Hey, you know what? Our luck's... I don't want to get ahead of myself here. Cautiously optimistic. Our luck seems to be turning just a little bit. Okay, let me get out the deck for the Old Woods. This will be the first time we're drawing from that deck. Okay, there is our deck. I'm going to give it a quick shuffle. real quick and get this going. Okay, I think we're good. Let's see. Okay. Let's draw. Okay, Old Woods. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm scared. Okay. What is it? Book of Witchcraft. Wow. Oh, that's actually awesome. Where he found a Book of Witchcraft. Being a doctor, I'd be inclined for him not to want to keep it, but it does give him +1 spirit and +1 cunning, so he's definitely keeping it. And keep in mind, with his tools of science, he can use his cunning as opposed to his combat. So he's got a 4 now. That's he's actually going to be a pretty decent fighter along with his tools of science. That's pretty cool. So we're going to keep that definitely. Well, heck, not a half bad turn right now. Pretty interesting. Now we got Lucy. Lucy, we're going to roll for her movement. See how she does. She got a 1. I've been rolling that a lot for movement. That's okay. It does give us an event card. So, Battle Fury. Play this to allow a hero, including yourself, to reroll any number of their fight dice. Now, when they say including yourself, that if you're playing competitively, that matters. But in a cooperative game, the cards just go into a big pool, and they can all be used by anybody. Well, she might as well. I've been rolling a lot of 1s. Maybe I hope I don't want to roll a 1 now, but I think she's going to linger there. And we're going to see if she can find... Does she have anything... she got the... Yeah, she does not want to linger. She got the Jack the Servant Boy. But it says you may carry an extra item or ally from the location. So she's going to linger there. Before, she did not get attacked. So we're going to draw again from the Abandoned Keep deck. Here it is. Now we've discarded a great number of cards from that. So I'm going to take those out and do another quick shuffle. Boom, there we go. Okay. Come on, Lucy. What do we get? Tools of Science. Did we just get those? Hold on, this is different. This is actually a different card. But that's weird. It does the exact same thing as the one that Dr. Edwards has. It just looks a little different. Oh, because one he bought and this one you get. Tools of Science. You may now use cunning instead of combat during a fight. Roll fight dice equal to your cunning. Well, that does not hurt her. Her cunning is... It doesn't help her either. Her cunning and combat are the same. We want to get something like that to maybe Eliza, who could use her cunning. That would be better, and trade it off. Anyway, that's going to end Lucy's turn, though. So guess what? With the Scarlet Shadow out of commission again, we are down to the round for the bad guys. Okay, first thing that happens, guys, is we're going to move the Drowners. Or, sorry, I keep calling it Drowners. I've been playing The Witcher 3. There's Drowners are big in the Witcher series, but this is the Drowned Dead, rather. We have 1 here, and it's going to cause a cascade of effects. So let's take care of that. This guy's going to move here, pushing the Betrayer into the town center. He's going to go into the town center, which is going to bump the Crimson Hand out of there. But, I don't know if you can see it on screen. Let me just tilt up a bit. That results in our cooperative track, shadow track, going down by 1 as the Betrayer bumps a monster out of the town center. And then we're going to have a similar event here where this one moves into here, bumps this Drowned Dead out of the town center there, which results in another loss of our cooperative track. But I'm thinking I still have, I believe, I think not card, which plays to prevent any one source from moving the shadow track. So we're going to play that and only have the shadow track go down 1 this turn, so it's not going to go down again from this particular event. But now it's time for us to do the summoning ritual. So we're going to draw a layer card, see what it is. It says the Old Woods. Oh, that's not good, but because of this it may not happen. So if we roll a 5 or 6, then it won't be in the Old Woods. Oh, but it is. Poor doctor. Well, there goes our luck, guys. I mean, it may not be all bad, but here's the summoning circle appears there. Let's see what monster pops up. A 1, I think that's nothing. On a 1 or 2, there's no additional effects. The doctor found a summoning circle, but didn't find anybody attending it. So, good on you, doctor. I thought we were going to have a fight round right there. Okay, that ends that part of the phase. Now we got to go to our cooperative mystery phase chart, which... because of the horror, we're going to roll 2 times on. But first, and I almost forgot, at this point in time, we stand up our guy, and he's going to have to fight the Betrayer. Now, the Betrayer hits on a 4, 5, or 6. Ooh, I think I may have missed that last turn. I don't know if Eliza got 2 hits or 1, but I'll have to review that and see. Anyway, they only do have 2 fight dice and 3 wounds. So of course our guy is going to kick in his 3 investigation to use his Cross of Candor, which will add his spirit to his combat. So there's 5. I'm just going to put that back. Give him 2 more. He's got so much investigation, it's unreal. But we are going to use his Cross of Candor ability for once per fight round. He can pay this to get his spirit added to his combat. That's going to give him his 9 dice, if you recall, from his flail, his base combat of 4, his flail plus 2, and his spirit of 3. 2. Get 3 with the cross. So here's his 9 dice. Boom. Let's get this betrayer and not get knocked out. That'd be awesome. He can't kill the... What? No. They have 3 wounds. Unbelievable. Do I have anything that he can do here? Gosh, he's just so unlucky with his dice rolls, guys. Okay, well, the betrayer took 2 wounds. This is why he keeps getting knocked out, because he's not killed. With all those dice, he's the one not killing them in one shot. So the betrayer now has 2 of 3 wounds, and the betrayer is going to attack back with his 2 dice. He did not hit him, so it looks like we're going to get to survive this time. Okay, so now we're going to have... I'm not going to spend another bundle of investigation on that. He's got enough dice with 6 to do 1 more wound, I would hope. So he's got 6 dice instead of 9. Here it is. Boom. Oh man, I thought he was going to miss. He got 1 and killed the betrayer. So the betrayer has been killed on that location. Boom. That is a good thing. Now the betrayer gives him, let me look here, he's going to get 5 investigation for that. So we're going to give him back 5. So the spending of 3 is definitely worth it. He's got 20 some odd investigation, and it looks like next turn he might actually get to use it. Wow, unless something happens on the chart. So let's see. Okay, now we get to roll on our advanced cooperative mystery chart of doom. 7, we've seen that before. Surge of Evil. Roll once on the villain minion chart and work out the results. If the minion or if the villain attacks, draw a random location and place it. Okay, let's roll. Let's roll and see what... yeah, we're going to roll once on the chart. Let's see what we got. A 5. So a betrayer is going to appear somewhere. Let's see where that is. Here's the layer deck. We're going to pull that out in the bog, but maybe not. Yep, it's going to appear in the bog. Okay, so we get a betrayer out. Here's a betrayer. Okay, and the bog is, I think, underneath this. So hold on. Yes, so here lies the bog. And we are placing that betrayer there. What else goes there? That's it, just a monster. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our cooperative mystery chart roll again. That wasn't terrible. Same exact thing, a 7. Surge of Evil. Okay, let's roll on the Unspeakable Horrors mystery chart. A 2. That would be Corruption and Madness. Okay. Every living town elder must immediately make a Spirit 4+ test. If failed, roll a d6. And hopefully we roll high. Because, well, so something bad is going to happen on this regardless. Okay, so, but, oh my god. Like, so, for instance, Magistrate Croft has a Spirit of 1. So let's roll for him first. Magistrate Croft. Okay. Alright, let's see what he gets. A 3. So he is not getting it. So he's going to have to roll. If failed, we got to roll on this chart. Let's see what happens to him. A 3. 3 or 4. The elder immediately joins the villain as an evil elder. Man, the town is just corrupt, guys. So the secrets are irrelevant. The executioner has now joined the Lord of Madness and Sophie the Vixen with the Unspeakable Evil. Obviously seeing how bad the heroes that have been trying to resolve this have been doing, he decided it was better to just join the villain. I just looked to see if I had any possibility of getting any help here. Okay, so next we have Reverend Harding. Now, he's got a spirit of 6, so he's going to do well. I got 4, 5, 6. Here we go. 6 dice. He did succeed, which means he gets a resolve token. This is a resolve token, and it helps them to get rid of any negative effects that might impact them. Okay, now we got Dr. Manning, who we know is a good guy right now, at least not a bad guy, so hopefully he passes this. Oh, he did, big time. So he too gets a resolve token. That's good, because this is going to help them resist future issues. Okay, now we have the Lady Handbook. Maybe she's going off to join her husband. I don't know. Let's find out. She is not, and she gets a resolve token. So the most of the town elders are resistant to the terrible evil that is taking place. But now we have Mayor Carver from the town of Tidewater. He's got to go next. He's got a spirit of 4, so he's in good shape. Here, hopefully, he needs a 5 or better, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right? A 4 or better. So good. Yeah, he did it with no problem. This is turning out to actually be a good event for us. And then we have the widow Jessica. She's got a 6. So here's her dice. She needs to roll 4 or better. She succeeded, so she too gets a resolve token. Well, that wasn't the worst thing that could have happened. We did lose one of our elders, but not a lot of them. So we had one elder run off again. That is the executioner, to join the bad guy. Well, is the executioner now. He was the magistrate of the town. Oh, you know, when Lucy was back investigating the magistrate's office, it's too bad she didn't discover this. But we still have one thing left to do that's not cool. Okay, let's draw our mystery card. Boom, here we go. This is the last thing we have to do for this turn. Let's hope our luck holds out. It struck again. The villain attacks one of the town elders. Roll a d6. On a roll of 4+, the elder with the lowest honor is killed. Each hero gains an investigation. Well, this can't be too bad, especially with all these all of our elders have a resolve token right now, so they're not going to die even if I roll this. And I rolled a 4 anyway, so that was a non-event. That's awesome. Giving resolve tokens to each of our 4 characters. Eliza gets 1, Scarlet Shadow gets 1, Dr. Edward gets 1, and Lucy gets 1. We actually have a decent amount of stuff now. This is pretty cool. All right, well, at least we'll be able to buy some more things as well. Not a bad deal. Okay, guys, that actually ends the turn. So it struck again, did nothing. That is awesome. I love that. And we actually had a bit of good luck. All the heroes are up. They actually managed to investigate some things. The Scarlet Shadow got away unscathed in a fight with a betrayer. He must be getting better at his craft of fighting, which seems to be the thing he mainly does. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. So, well, not really. We're down at a 10 on the shadow track and still don't have anywhere near enough, especially with the addition of the Executioner to the Unspeakable Horror, to take him on yet, because it just keeps making him tougher and tougher. But having resolve tokens on all of our elders is good. None of them are going to turn on us or die at the moment. That is a good thing. And we just need to keep plugging away. There's a lot of these summoning circles up, so that means eventually they're going to start turning into voids, which is also bad for us. Okay, that ends that, guys. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. This is episode 10 of this playthrough. This playthrough is going to be a doozy, a long one. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. I hope you are too. It sounds like from the commentary that you are. So let's keep on trucking and have fun with this, and I will talk to you soon.